It is currently April the
Fourth?
4th. So we are 4 days into financial independence. And Jan and I needed a change of scenery. It feels like we're waiting for the house to close, for us to kind of get moving on our traveling journey.
Yeah.
And we needed a change of scenery. We were tired of our walls in our house and looking at the same streets and walking in the same parks and neighborhoods. So we decided to take a road trip here in Canada and we drove 5 hours down the highway to Montreal
Mm-hmm.
and we decided to come for 4 days.
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's okay. I mean, we are basically say kind of a dry run of how our lives are gonna be, right? So we drove for 5 hours
Yeah.
and then we got here and we are exploring the city, but
Hmm.
hey, it's Canada.
And late spring snowstorm.
Yeah, exactly. Yesterday was a good day, April the 3rd, so we walked for
Yeah,
maybe
like
6, 7 kilometers. I don't know.
I think it
I'm
was
gonna
more
say in
than that.
steps.
I think it
Yeah,
was close to 15,000 steps, which is good
yeah.
because
Mhm.
we need to practice.
We do need to practice, and I don't know if it is a good thing or not, but we do have a travel app, and this travel app, we are basically tracking every single thing that we do because we wanted to share with you and see where we are, with our money. And I kept asking Christine, where are we,
What's our daily spend? We're
with our
over.
spend? We are
4
over.
days in, guys, we're over.
Yeah. It's not Christine, I guess it's more me trying to figure that out. But
Yeah.
the hotel that we are in, we are not paying for that, which
No.
is a plus, right? So we are at an IHG property here in Montreal. It's close to, not close, it's actually Old Montreal in
Hmm.
downtown. When we were looking at the daily night, it was around $200, which are
Yeah.
gonna be almost like $1,000 that it is gonna draw from our
Yeah.
budget. And we thought, nope,
Can't do that.
no.
Yeah, so we use some of our points that we've talked about it before, but we've been accumulating travel related points for
Yeah.
quite some time now. So we decided, you know what, we need to get away. We can't afford to spend that much money on a hotel.
Mhm.
So we used some of our IHG points. I think it worked out to just over 50,000 IHG points for the 4 nights.
Yes, that's true.
And we're going to have to pay for parking. So that'll work out to about $100, give
Yeah.
or take.
Mhm.
But that's not too bad. Montreal is not a cheap city. It's very expensive, so eating out is costing us quite a bit.
Mhm.
However, I think that, like Jean said, this is a really good dry run. Our first day here, we felt like we needed to get out and do stuff. Today is a snowstorm.
Mhm.
So we're here. We're recording some videos. We're doing some work on the blog and on the YouTube channel. And I
Yeah.
think this is kind of a really good uh, reality of what our new life might look like, right? We're not going to be out exploring all the time because we're
Mhm.
actually living in these places and not just vacationing or traveling. So,
Yeah.
as much as we didn't anticipate, we did bring our boots. We didn't anticipate a snowstorm. Here we are, but it's giving us kind of a good opportunity to check in with
Mhm.
you guys.
Yeah. So another thing, so sharing with you what is gonna happen for this month of April. The house is gonna end this month. We
Hmm.
are at, we did say April the 4th. So in a few weeks, the house is gonna, be
Close, yeah.
closed. We are going now and starting the Camino de Santiago, which we are quite excited to start walking and seeing how our lives are gonna be, which is great. I mean, we kind of know now, but at the same time, if this is one thing, and I have heard quite a few times, is take care of your health and
Yeah.
exercise, and more we see that it is actually real, right?
Yeah.
So we can go out, but I mean, by the time that we come back here, we do nothing, even though we do have a pool in this hotel
Yeah.
and we do have some exercise, and that's what we wanted to do more and more.
Yeah. And I think yesterday might have been a bit of a wake up call. This Camino might be a little challenging for the
Mhm.
first couple of weeks until our bodies sort of find a new rhythm. But
Yeah,
I think it's going to be good. It's going to be good
yeah,
for us to
uh-huh.
move.
Yeah,
In
also.
North America, we're so sedentary. We wake up,
Mhm.
we leave our house, get in our car, drive our car to our job, sit in a desk all day.
Yeah,
If we even leave the house, some people work from home. Like Jean used to work from home.
Yes.
And then you get back in your car and you come home. And if you're lucky, you get out and go to the gym, or if you have the energy or the will,
Yes.
right? But so we're very sedentary. We're really looking forward to establishing a more mobile existence.
Yeah. So we go from here. We are gonna. Should we tell them what we are gonna do?
Sure.
Yeah. We are gonna take a cruise. We will fly from Toronto to Miami. From Miami, we are gonna take a cruise, which is a 14-night cruise.
Yeah, 14 nights.
Which we are gonna end up in Spain at the beginning of May.
Yep.
Or mid-May, and in May we keep going back up north.
Yes.
Until we reach at Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, which is when we are starting our Camino de Santiago. We have booked a few places along the way, basically for the first week.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know where we were, especially, with its kind of uphill on the first few days. It's just walking through the Pyrenees.
Yep.
And after that, once we realize what is gonna happen, we will decide, kind of take a day-by-day approach, where to stop and how far we wanted to walk.
Yeah, and we're actually we're anticipating and we're hoping to do a daily vlog as we're walking the Camino, as well as, check-ins with our finances and how it's going, how we're feeling, stuff like that. So hopefully, if you're interested in that, let us know. But I think that's going to be, we're hoping a daily thing. It may start off every other day. We'll see if we can get one out every day, but we really need to kind of learn how to live this new life. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we exchanged the house for something like this.
much smaller. It's
Much
just
smaller.
a hotel room.
But
It's good.
it's worth it.
Yes.
Okay.
So that was our first check-in. We wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up as to where we are, what we're doing, how we're feeling. And yeah.
Let us share in the comments below what are some of the things that you are expecting us to share more with you. So we're more than happy to do this as we build this community. We wanted to get closer to you. As we did say, if you are in Europe, in May, June, July, let us know, because we are going to be there. And we already booked the flights out of Europe going back to Brazil.
Yeah.
We can only stay in the Schengen zone for 90 days. Basically, at the beginning of August, we are going to be in Brazil.
For somebody's birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys. We'll check in again with you next week, but hopefully everybody's doing well.
Take care. Stay safe.
Bye, guys.
Bye.